let's kind of zoom back in on this area and talk about who is seeing the worst of the weather right now. So you can see there's a lot of heavy rain in eastern Johnston County, from Smithfield up to Kenly, east of I-95, down through parts of Princeton. And then as we head into right along the Johnston-Wayne County line, especially those of you in and around the Grantham area. So the area that we are concerned about that it could be producing some rotation is really right now in between Bentonville and Grantham. So you're looking at a traditional radar view right now. I want to switch over to our analytical mode, and I will kind of look together here with you. And what I'm looking for is two different wind directions. The red is going to tell me the winds are moving in one direction. The green is going to tell me they're moving in another direction. And when they get butted up against each other, kind of like they are right here, you see this area right here. Let me switch over to a different draw tool. So when we see, you see how the reds and greens are all right next to each other? So when we see that, that's telling us that the winds could be producing a little bit of rotation up in the clouds, and it's that rotation that could eventually. So the second we see this on radar, we know that there's a problem. The National Weather Service will issue a tornado warning because it could take just a second for that rotation up in the clouds to drop down and form a tornado. And that's what we're trying to alert people. So I'm talking mainly to everyone in parts of Wayne County right now, especially the southwestern parts of Wayne County. You guys have a tornado warning until 6:45. It's right along Highway 13, right where I have that area circled. That's where we see the rotating winds here on live Doppler radar, and you can see anywhere from the Starlight area to the town of Grantham. Those are the people I want to talk to right now. If you live in that area, if you have friends or family in that area, give them a heads up, because that's where the tornado could be. You want to get to the interior part of your house. Make sure you're inside. If you're in a mobile home, I know this sounds strange, but you want to be outside into that safe place in that mobile home park, because mobile homes are big and light. They catch wind very easily. You don't want to be inside a mobile home getting tossed around if a tornado is indeed coming through. So heavy rain for sure, probably some gusty winds for sure, and the possibility of a tornado. Let's switch back to our traditional radar view, and I want to kind of go back to the radar, and I want to put a track on this again so we can kind of together figure out where this is going to be, because it continues to move to the east. It looks like it's slowed down just a bit, now moving east at 30 miles an hour. So I'm going to put a track from where we think this tornado is right now. And that, again, is right around Highway 13 in the Grantham area. And we're going to just draw this out together. Well, let me reset that because we just got another radar sweep. You saw how much that moved just in a short amount of time, now right on top of the Grantham area. So let me kind of pivot this over just a little bit, and I'm going to widen back out. So we're going to go about 30 miles an hour, almost straight to the east, kind of right along Highway 13. And so that's going to bring it to the Brogden area about 6:13, to Elroy at 6:28, and then on to the east toward the coastal plain. So at least for the next, I would say, for the next 30 to 40 minutes, as we just move past 6 o'clock on this Tuesday afternoon, everyone in southern Wayne County, mainly south of Goldsboro, needs to be on alert for the possibility of a tornado. Now, everyone in Wayne County is eventually going to get some just regular heavy rain, but it's areas south of Goldsboro that need to be concerned. As we've shown you, Doppler radar is indicating some rotation up in the clouds, and that could eventually pan out to possibly be a tornado. Let me check in to see if there's any updates, and then I want to kind of do a little more analyzing to see if anything has popped up. So they're also talking about a very small chance. Let me read this update. This is from the Storm Prediction Center. They're the agency who issues all the watches across the country, whether it's a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch. And they're actually now looking at eastern North Carolina. They're saying a small chance, but there is a chance that they might actually issue, for our friends east of here, a tornado watch. Again, only a 20% chance that they'll do that, but it's now a topic in the discussion, which wasn't earlier, because the storms just weren't coming together. I mean, we didn't have the thunder and lightning we thought we might have. The timing worked out like we thought, but we didn't see any severe thunderstorm wind gusts. And unfortunately now, the first thing that we've seen really all day across the whole state. We were watching these storms as they were moving through Charlotte. They didn't issue any warnings there, but this is the first warning with this line, and it's been a long day moving across the state of North Carolina. So unfortunately, that's what our area is dealing with. And again, it's mainly right now for Wayne County. So let's kind of reset We'll go off to the big picture, and I'll put everything into motion for you so you get an idea of what is moving through and what we have left to deal with. So most of our area right now is dry. A good portion of the I-95 corridor, though, has some heavy downpours with some gusty winds. That is for certain. We can all see that together. But what we're still not 100% sure of is if the rotation down in Wayne County that is producing this tornado warning has actually produced a tornado on the ground. So we've got a lot of eyes down in Wayne County. We've reached out to a lot of the officials down there to see if we have any ground truth to what we've been talking about, and we have not seen that yet. But it's also very dangerous to just assume that it's not going to happen, because that's unfortunately how people get hurt. And so right now, I want to zoom back into what's going on in Wayne County as the tornado warning continues. Again, there's Goldsboro, so you guys probably starting to see your skies darken up in Goldsboro. You're about ready to get hit with some heavy rain. As you can see, we've got the lightning turned on, but there just isn't any. So from Princeton, which is just now finishing up with heavy rain, to Goldsboro, which is getting ready for some heavy rain, it's a narrow line of heavy rain and gusty winds. But at the end of that narrow line, kind of like, you know, a whip, you know, Indiana Jones always has a whip. It's the worst part of that whip is the tail end of the whip. You never want to be there. The worst part of a thunderstorm that could be producing a tornado is usually the tail end. So where is the tail end of this thunderstorm? The tail end of it is right down here, and you can see that little part sticking out just south of Grantham. That's where the possible tornado could be forming. So you have this line of thunderstorms, and it's the tail end where the winds start to kind of curl around, kind of like when a boat goes through a calm lake water or a pond. You drag your finger across some calm water. At the tail end of, after you drag your finger, what happens? There's a little swirl, and that's more or less what's happening at the tail end of this thunderstorm. So let's kind of go back in and track exactly who is seeing the worst of this weather right now and where I'm most concerned, because for several minutes now, we've been on with you for more than 15 minutes. We have seen consistent rotation up in the clouds, and it's been from this part of the thunderstorm.